2018, I think you'll be hearing a lot of names, about 5 names. I am the only person who is appearing with currently who has never been a failed 2-term governor of a state. I've never been a senator before, never been involved in any contractual issues, never been invited by the EFCC or the Code of Conduct Bureau. I don't have an account abroad, don't have houses anywhere, never done anything but right by the people of Nigeria. And I have a viable history, including degrees and certificates. My first name and last name are the names I've ever had since I was born, never had to change them. So I'm just giving you some of these nuggets so that you can understand why Nigerians will not have a difficulty choosing the right candidate this time.
What would be the game changer this time?
Game changer is history, verifiable contemporary history. Any country that is in dire need of leadership will look at the people who have been standing with them long time ago. We were the ones who started NSAS, which is the greatest mass movement of young people. As I was saying when I sat up there, I have been a business entrepreneur before, set up a company that pays workers very well and fairly regularly, even though I had issues with the government. I was detained. I am also looking at the number of sectors in Nigerian populace who will look in this direction, especially the youth who now understand who they should go with. And don't worry about where we are right now, because this is just the beginning. We have some 8 months or 9 months to go, and we have not even started campaigning yet. My party was hijacked, as you guys probably know, and we just retrieved the party back some 2-3 weeks ago. But I can confirm to you that I'm going to be on the ballot for 2023.
Okay, speaking of the economy,
yes.
What is your impression about Nigeria's economy, and how do you intend to address what you think is wrong with the economy?
I would be exaggerating if I say that Nigeria has an economy right now. We don't have an economy. We just have a vulcanizer economy where people are just passing along. You know, the debt to GDP ratio is unbelievable. Workers, we are borrowing to pay salaries at this point. People can't feed. There are no hospitals. The security situation is so bad. Even our oil that we so much talk about, we're exporting less than half of what typically should go out because of the security. And most importantly, we don't have a leader that understands how to turn things around. And to turn them around, I have identified areas that must be immediately taken care of. One of it is that you cannot have an economic base without electricity. You don't need to go to school to know that for you to kickstart your economy, you must have in place an energy production rate that will be able to power both big and small businesses. I mentioned how we once spent 300,000 naira to power diesel between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. in the morning. How do you make money if you are selling pure water? You know, I mean, how many people can say that their profit in a month is 300,000 naira? You know, and that's not the only cost you have to deal with. So, and we also have to deal with security, of course. And then clean up the system. Corruption is still a major problem, but I'm not going to tell you that even if we save all the money from the corrupt snakes and monkeys that are raiding our economy, that we'll have enough, except we go into high-level production mode. And we must invest in education. I am no longer interested in basic education, because basic education is not going to take Nigeria anywhere. When my kids are using laptops in primary 5, basic education does not provide laptops. In fact, the basic education law or processes and policies that were put in place did not take into consideration technology. So I'm not interested in basic education anymore. We are going to go into advanced education. We want to see classrooms all over the country that are virtual, where we may not even have physical blocks, where people, instead of watching football, can go to class. You know, or they can combine both, watch football at night and go to class during the daytime. There's so many ways through which we can handle education in this country that investment will be worth a lot more later. You see how the so-called advanced countries that we talk about, how they keep transforming, and transiting from one policy to the other as they evolve. But it takes a lot of brain power to understand even when the world is changing. If you have these analog-based leaders, they don't understand. They're like dinosaurs. Except the world comes to an end, and then they wake up and like, oh, is there nobody anymore if they're still alive? That's the way they think. So, and we have to tap into these brilliant young people that I saw here. I mean, I'm listening to the first panel that, like, why do Nigerians keep, like, electing dumb people where you have brilliant people? I've seen young people talking about economic policy here. They are better than your Minister of Economy. I mean, right here, one of them was a third-year student who was talking confidently about how to run an economy. And you have like someone who graduated in 1965, he doesn't know his left from his right. Including the Abubu there, who is just hoping that it's cannot be there.
Last one, sir.
Yeah.
We are told that the votes of the youths won't count in 2023. What is your hope?
It's up to the youths. If the youth start, doing their bet Nigeria, their votes will not count. But if they get into the NSAS mode, nobody can mess with their votes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.